Hey guys, Dr. Bergmann here at Rosemary Jones Chiropractic. Today I'm going to go through a couple real easy exercises that you can do at your desk or at home, or even if you're riding in a car. Something that's going to help reduce the tension in your cervical spine and even down in between your shoulder blades. So in the office here we get a lot of questions, and that's a very common complaint is my neck always hurts, in between my shoulder blades are always tight, and it's usually due to sitting at a computer, sitting at work, driving in a car where your head goes forward, your shoulders start to round. So I'm going to show you a couple real easy things that you can do. So the first thing that we're going to do here, sitting in the chair, is I'm going to have her drop her right arm off the chair, and she's just going to hook on or grab onto the bottom of the chair. The reason I want her to do that is because I want this shoulder to stay low. I want this to stay relaxed. And what she's going to do is gently bring her head to the side. Now she can feel a stretch along this whole side, along the side of the neck. Now if she doesn't hold on to the side of the chair, her shoulder's going to come up and there's not really going to be much of a stretch there. So that's the reason to hold on to the bottom, is keep that shoulder nice and low. Now from here she's just going to gently roll her head forward and back, and that's going to stretch the back of the muscles as well as the front of the muscles into her neck. Now it should be a real slow process. It's not quick. We're not in a race. So the slower she goes, the more it's going to stretch out. Now this is something that you can do at your desk, maybe not so safe while you're driving. If you're the passenger, that would be okay. So you can do that for 30 seconds to a minute, and then because we have two arms, two sides of the neck, we're going to switch sides, and then the same thing on the other side. So again, she's going to keep the shoulder low, and then she's going to bring her head forward and back, and that's going to stretch the front of the neck as well as the back of the neck. This is a great thing to do to help with that tension in the back of the neck as well as in between the shoulders. The next thing we're going to show here is from the side view. So from this view, when we work at the computer for a long time, we start to get those rounded shoulders. Those shoulders go forward and the head starts to sink because we're working on the keyboard. We're doing those things in the front. So what we're going to do in this posture is sit up nice and tall in the chair, get the shoulders back. So like in the video last week, we had talked, we want the ear over top of the shoulder, we want the shoulders over top of the hips. So we don't want that going forward. And from here what we do is we try to pinch the shoulder blades back, like we're tucking our shoulder blades back. And from here we're going to bring our chin straight back, like we're making a double chin. So her chin's going to come straight back this way. And by doing that, she's going to feel a lot of pull in the back of her neck as well as in between her shoulder blades. So when we get into that position, that's the position that our spine wants to be in, is more of this neutral position. So I don't want, when you're doing these, I don't want the chin to come straight back this way, and I don't want the chin to tuck straight down. I want you to pretend that your head's on railroad tracks and you're just going straight back in this way and straight back out. So that's something easy that you can do. Again, that's something you can do while you're driving safely, that you can do at your desk while you're working. And that's really going to help reduce a lot of that tension in between the shoulder blades as well as up into the neck. So if you're having tension, headaches, anything like that, these are good exercises to do. Now again, these two exercises that I showed seem pretty easy, but if you do them consistently, they can go a long ways. And as always, any stretching or exercise type program, if you start them and you have any discomfort, you should not continue with them. These are pretty basic exercises, and if you do have any pain with them, you should certainly see someone or consult a doctor or a chiropractor to get that evaluated. So I hope these two exercises help. Again, I'm Dr. Dave Bergmann at Rosemary Jones Chiropractic, and thank you guys for watching.